cow. You got some titties on you. What you doing? I see you hiding there. Oh, that's probably your little, what the hell they call those? Calf, there you go. Derp. Derpty derp. Oh, sorry, am I derping too much? Y'all need to get some food. Yeah, girl, you need to get some food too, man. Jeez, emaciated. All of them, holy crap. I mean, I know it's because they got calves, but dang. Get some food, sweetie. Eat a sandwich or something. What's up, everybody? Monkey Mike here. We're going old school today with the phone. I forgot my GoPro at home, so as you can see, behind me is a little cabin. We are on top of what's called the Music Mountains, and this is one of the mountain ranges that it kind of surrounds my town, city I live in, and we legit climbed all the way to the top of it. It's pretty cool. You can see, I mean, there's only little bits of the range that are taller. You know, a little water trough down there, which is pretty cool. It just sits in year round. It pumps from the ground. That shows you how shallow the well is here. And you can see it's just sitting there. There's a crap ton of bees. Ah, something flying around me. I don't do well with bees or any flying things. I'm a ground kind of guy. But as you can see, Durango made it up just fine. I'll show you the descent down and you'll see what I mean. It's dramatic, but going up, I don't really have the, without a GoPro hooked up, I don't really have the luxury of filming because, I mean, you got to pay attention. If you don't, you're gonna die. You'll see what I mean. But let me show you the cabin. So as you can see there, the Voigt family. I actually know John. He's a real nice guy. You see in here, this neat little rustic type cabin. It's got all the fun amenities you could ever want. I'm not a good presenter. I don't know what else to say. It's really, really cool in here though. As you can see, we have a little guest catalog thing, signed our name. Got a couple pages back from 2019. I came here for the first time in 2015 when my wife was actually still pregnant with my son. And we did that during the baby shower. We came up here. Lots of real neat stuff. As you can see, this is actually like an axe type deal. Let me put my glasses. Oh my gosh. Sticky. Make sure there's no spiders on it. But very primitive type of more of a weapon rather than something that's actually effective. But we do have, which I put it in here, so the little beetle dude, there's a beetle that's going to be hiding underneath that. Oh no. Here, I'll help you out. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll put it back in there later. But this is an actual axe. And it's fairly sharp. I mean, it would do if you need it to. I'll stick that back in there for him so he can get out. But, you know, nice little oven, the cot, pots and pans, lanterns, things if necessary. There's even a mirror so I can look at my ugly mug. But otherwise, real neat little spot. You know, all you got to do is hit him up and he'll let you come camp out here. What's that?
This leaf is giant.
Oh, wow, you found a feather?
Yeah. Actually, Mom did. This kind is giant.
Yeah? That's pretty cool, huh?
Not that can tickle his nose.
So what's also neat is this is right at the base of, you know, we're kind of at the base of a canyon. Woo! Oh no, I got the Covies. Right up there though is, like I was saying, there's a flagstone mine, Hell's Canyon flagstone mine, right up here. Normally I would hike to it, but I got the kids with me and that's a bit of a spell, and you know, if anyone gets hurt or something, that'd be a bad idea. So next time for sure, I'll take you guys up there. That's kind of it for the cabin, I guess. And Stupid flies. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna round them up and get them out of here because there's much cooler stuff up the mountain just a little bit more. And I'm pretty stoked to show you guys because it's creepy and it takes a lot to get up here. Definitely need something formidable. This actually struggled in one spot, which is a spot that every vehicle I've ever brought up here besides side-by-side, it's the only thing that hasn't struggled coming up that spot. And I'll show you as we're going down. But it took a lot of momentum and flooring it, and it got hot, which is the first time I've ever seen this thing show any sign of getting hot. But again, I'm gonna round them up and get them out of here. We'll be back. All right, so we are driving a bit, and as you can hear, let's see if I can make it do it again. Pretty sure I blew a shock. You hear that? Clunkety clunk. Yeah, do the clunkety clunk. Oh, oh, do it, baby. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's the front driver sign, and it is not happy. Oh well, I guess it's time to pull everything apart and put the big lift on. I've been dragging my feet long enough about it. Oh, but beautiful drive out here. Yeah, I'd say that shock is most definitely toasted. But we are out to find an old abandoned Mormon commune. Now, the story goes about this commune in the 70s, somewhere, I want to say it was like 74, 75. There was a guy from down in town, I think it was, who raped a girl and came up to the commune to hide. Okay, and in the 70s, the city I live in was very small. It had, I think, less than 7,000 people, I want to say, if I remember right. Yeah, in the 70s, there was next to nobody that lived in the city. And so, he came up here to hide, and nobody found him for quite a while. Well, one of the Mormons, I guess, had went down into town to do some stuff and saw like a wanted sign or something to that effect. Something that indicated that they knew that guy had raped, like a little girl, if I remember right. I think he was a pedo. And so they hung him in the town square that night. And the sheriff came up. He found out about it, came up to investigate the deal. They said they had no idea about, the whereabouts of him, nothing like that. Sheriff said, I'm just letting you guys know we're going to have to come up and deal with this tomorrow. And again, this is the story. I don't know if it's all true. But the story goes is that the sheriff came up the next day and the entire commune disappeared overnight. They just vanished, gone. Nobody knew where they went. They didn't come into town. There's rumors they went to Colorado City, which, if you look that place up, yikes. Yeah, so it would make sense that they went up there. And I know recently, I believe it was a Russian dude who bought the land that was up here. And he's preserved it. He hasn't wanted anything done. He did put up some no trespassing signs last time I was up here, but there was a gate aversion and there was an ability for us to get into it to the point to where we didn't see any signs. And so we said, hey, I didn't see nothing that said I couldn't go in. So we went in last time. Well, as you can see, this time I have the wife and kids with me, and I'm not going to play Rambo and go in there, by myself with them with me and try to investigate anything that's going on. But we will drive by. 3 minutes later, as you can see, we got another water silo. But up there on the ridge, there's a house.
You're making it?
Yep, deep tread tires. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look this way. All right, you're gonna start seeing tabernacles and all sorts of cool stuff out. Oh, Jesus, come on. My body.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Well, there you go. Before I go driving in too far, you can see. Oh all sorts of just really neat stuff. And like I said, you know, the road goes all the way up there to that house. Another structure over there. I don't hear nobody shooting, so that's a good sign so far. I don't see no signs of life. No reflections of anybody telling us to go away. No scopes. Now, you know, I tell a lot of people that, you know, here in Arizona, there's a reason why we carry pew-pews. And, you know, when you don't see a trespassing sign of any kind, a no trespassing sign, you don't see no gates or anything, you see nothing that actually indicates, hey, don't come in here, which I have not seen. I've shown you guys the whole way through. We saw the one that was way back there, but that is on a different road, completely different road. We haven't seen one coming through here yet. The minute I do, I'll turn us right back around. We'll get out of here. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, this kind of eerie stuff is in the middle of nowhere here in the desert, in the mountains. And you never know, you know, when you're just going out and about, dicking around in the mountains, what you're gonna find. And it's good to have some protection, just so you feel a little bit safer. You feel better, because if anyone is, let's say, out here a fugitive from the law, I don't give a shit what they're doing. But I ain't trying to. I would go. Yeah, I've several times I've said something similar. It's just gorgeous. That's all. That's the Grand Canyon. Literally, that rim that's out there, that is literally the rim to the Grand Canyon right there. That's to the north of us. The whole reservation's all over there. I could literally drive us to the reservation line, which I may or may not do. I know these guys probably want to get back home before too long to actually get some real food in them and stuff. And, you know, we'll probably pull over and shoot some stuff, because Lizard. Larry the lizard. All right, so this is about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes later. Really not that far. Terrain change once again, and this you can start seeing some of the real primitive ways that they were trapping cattle. And so, you know, this is how it was done back in the day, and how a lot of people actually still do it today. It really doesn't take that much to hold in cattle. See, they got the fence all tied up on it there. Really neat. That is an old Ford dump truck. Whew. And this right here is actually the entry to the Wallapai Nation Reservation. Now, as I've said before, we do live pretty close to that. We're about 50 miles or so, 55 miles. And as you can see right here, this is legit, like, I can't go in there. Indian reservation stuff. Feel me? That's a no-go. But this thing right here, I've always thought it's really cool, because it's on this side. So this had to be something that the Mormons were using. And judging by how old it is, and the tag says 08. So somebody definitely had it up here, or they stuck a tag on it. But look at that. So my phone's being dumb. It's telling me it's too hot, doesn't want to record stuff. But it is really hard to appreciate exactly how steep this whole thing is. We'll go until it, you know, shuts off again. But yawn. You can see the road snaking all the way down there. You can see from here. rock and stuff, limestone, adobe, random sediment. Oh man, the lid's not tight. Oh, yes it is. Just got me wet. Here, I'll let you take this. I'm doing a terrible job of it. So yeah, this is the hard part. It's just 'cause so as you can see by the front end going everywhere, it's just really, really, really bumpy and loose. Nothing I've ever taken up here likes this section right here. Again, like I said, that's not somewhere you want to go down. It's really hard to appreciate. We were literally just right up there. And looking down on this now. Yeah. It's not something you want to roll down. You're all holding the door like it's going to do something. If we go, we go. That's how it works. Holding the door ain't gonna save shit. Yeah, see right here is not as bad as it looks. This part is. This part is fucking terrifying. Like if you go stand over it and look, you're like, ah! And you can see tracks on the sides where people have actually gone off. Like I'll point out the next one that I come across. There's people that have had to actually that have gone down it backwards. Some of it's just runoff, but yeah, right there is super fucking steep, and so it's right there. Yeah, it's just really hard to appreciate exactly how much of a descent this is. Yeah, this section right here that we're coming up on right over here sucks, because right now we're like this. You know, to really appreciate what's happening, this down here is like that. It is a very steep degrade. Put it this way, I'm going in full-time 4 high, and locked in first. And we're just gonna ride the brakes the whole way down. This part sucks. This is the part that every vehicle I've ever taken down here struggles coming up this. The only one that didn't was side-by-side. This stuff here is all limestone and it's super duper loose. We actually, coming up, we had to get a running start at it because we kept slipping, and that's that big rock right there was what we kept catching on. Because usually I try to put myself to where I line up on a rock, that way when I roll back, you can see that's where we had to go and then get a run at it to get up it. There we go. The rest of it's easy. We can do 2-wheel drive the rest of the way. And you don't even have to stay. We can just put it back and drive. But that part right there, man, that part's scary. You definitely want something with good brakes coming up here. So yeah, we just came down from all the way up there. So I don't know how well the camera is really showing it, but that was easily, 1,500 to 2,000 foot descent in what, 2 minutes, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'll have to look at the timestamp, but yeah, it don't feel, and it feels like less when you're doing it. It feels like you're just flying down this thing. Yeah, all the way up there. And we're still going down a bit more, but it'll come up and down and up and down. So yeah, this is Music Mountain Ranch. This is one of the spots where I really like to go hunting. It's really cool for hiking in the winter. I don't like doing it in the summer because there could be rattlesnakes anywhere out in here. A little runoff down there.
It's really pretty flowers on the ends of these cactuses.
Oh, the jumping cactuses? Yeah.
Not that I want to get close to them.
Yeah, so these cactus right here, these things suck. If you get too close to them, it's like they literally jump at you. If you even touch it, it's like half the fucking plant just comes off. Ooh, almost thought maybe yeah.
Really, the fucking wildflowers are covered in inch-long thorns. Jesus.
It's like I tell everyone that comes to visit here, nothing likes you, nobody's your friend, nature wants you dead. Just make peace with it and enjoy the time you're here and try to survive. I mean, look at that thing. That thing is, that thing has the most massive thorns on it, and they're terrible.
Cactus right next to it too.
What's that?
A little barrel cactus.
That's what I was pointing at, was the barrel cactus. But it's really pretty. If you can find a way to survive out here without it, killing you, between allergies, heat, and the wildlife, flora and the fauna. I mean, we have the second most deadly sting on the planet. No good. Yep, there it is. All the way up top. We were literally just up on that rock ridge up there. Woo. Sorry, I know this is really bad filming, but y'all have to get over it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't care. But this is where I live. I like it. This is where I plan to die, hopefully. I like it here. So, this is Monkey Mike and the Lake family. Say peace out, everybody. Oh, come on, say peace out.
Peace.
You gotta go peace out.
Peace out.
There we go. Peace. Appreciate, just from the camera, is that right there is what we call the Red Lake. And it's actually a salt bed in the middle of it. And if the sun hits it just right, it turns this really like scary red. I always wonder what the Native Americans must have thought when they saw that, and they thought maybe there was water down there. And then they went down there and they found out it was just a big old salt bed. But that is what's in between us and the city. I don't know, we might try to drive through it. We may not. Probably easier to just go around it. Maybe one of these days when I don't have the kids and stuff with me, I'll check it out. But for now, we are on the way out of the Music Mountain Ranch. We gotta drop off our little tag right there. Sign out box. Say goodbye to the mountains. Go back into our little bowl hellhole that we call home. So in case you're wondering, as far as the map goes, you can see that road up at the top there, where it borders the Wallapai Nation. That's where we were, all the way up there at the top. We drove all the way down from the bottom there. Pretty cool. Dude, fucking war cows. They're ready.
Clearly it's baby because it's like exactly.
Yeah, we know whose dad that is.